Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am doing a weekly vlog. Now I'm about to redo my seasoning cabinet. And I also just want to say that this is absolutely unnecessary, but I like organization. I like things to look nice, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I definitely know that this is unnecessary and, you know, extra, but it's what I wanna do, so we gonna do it. This is currently the seasoning cabinet situation. As you can tell, it looks very chaotic, but we have seasonings. We have a lot of seasonings. I'm gonna be working on this and I'm just gonna kind of, you know, just show you guys how it looks, but yeah. Yeah, so this is the current situation, and once I finish, it will look a lot better. These are not the labels that came with the set. I went ahead and bought some labels that I liked better than the ones that come with the set, so these are the ones that I picked out, and that fit kind of the look that I was actually going for. It comes with a lot of labels, which is cool, but these are the actual little seasoning containers, so they look much better than what I have currently going on, so I'm excited. And in this package, there are 24, so I will actually leave the link down below in the description box because I did get these from Amazon. So if you guys are interested in purchasing them as well, you will be able to, because I will include it in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is where I'm at in the process. Found the placement of the actual seasoning sticker. I think it looks good like this. Now I have to do all of these. So yeah, bear with me, y'all. Y'all wanna see the result. I think it looks really cool though. Like, I love how the sticker looks. So glad I ordered these over the others. Okay, so I buy her a nice comfy bed, but she wants to lay on the ground instead. Did y'all's dog do this? Because I'm confused. Nice comfy bed, rather be on the ground. Lay down. You know that's your bed, but you just want to be confusing. It smells so good. So good, so good, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. It's almost full. Okay. Not quite. Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna be just enough, probably. Then I'm gonna just sit this over here. Set the little funnel there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure, put this back on it. Ooh, snaps right on. That's clutch. And then go ahead and twist it on. Oh my God, y'all, that is so cute. Look at that. Look at that. Looks so cool. What do you see for exam 100? I definitely got that 100. I made 100. I don't know. I need to like clean my back screen because stuff just be all over it. I'm in the process of leading this project. This is something that I have had prior experience with, as far as like my city used to do this. You know, it's a thing that's popular, and this is not my original idea. The Kindness Works project, definitely not my original idea, but I'm just basically adapting it to the base population, or to my base population, because I thought it was a great idea and it means something to me. It's just a great thing to do for people. So I'm in the process of, you know, sectioning out everything into my containers. I was gonna get like that. Well, everybody was telling me like get bags, but we ain't doing that. So I wanted to actually have something that was a little bit more neater and, you know, look together or look well put together. So these are all the items that I ended up picking up for it. So I'm really excited. I hope I get participation. I hope people actually, you know, put in effort, because like I said, I'm providing all of the, you know, supplies and things that they'll need in order to create the actual rock. Yeah, and then I have rocks. These are not all of them, but these are rocks that I bought. Not even gonna lie, I did buy rocks, which sounds kind of crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But they weren't super expensive or anything like that. I was able to like track down, literally I called like 4 different places trying to find rocks, and I finally came across some that were, or it was a company, and I could get, you know, a bucket full of rocks. So I just grabbed a 5-gallon bucket and paid $5 for some rocks, and we in there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting, you know, everything into the containers. And the way that I did it is I created POCs for this project. So obviously I can't be everywhere at once. So I selected people in different like squadrons on my base, and I said, hey, would you like to be a POC? If so, then I'm going to list you as a POC, and you will be pretty much responsible for the supplies and for people to participate. You know, I want to make sure that people who don't want to participate have the supplies. This ain't just for like one person and, you know, whatever. Hopefully that's not how people do it. You know, people kind of crazy. They see free stuff and they be like, oh, it's mine. But hopefully people have a little bit more dignity and respect about themselves to not be, you know, selfish and take all the supplies. But I hope this turns out really well. I will show you guys how it looks after I put everything into the containers. I actually started painting my own rock. It's been drying for about 20 minutes, I'd say. One thing that I like about this, I did research and figure out that acrylic paint is the best to use for rocks. And then if you notice, a lot of these paints do say quick drying, so that's even better, because obviously people are gonna be like working, and I don't want, you know, them to be waiting around forever for the rocks to dry. So yeah, and it is pretty much dry. Obviously you can see there are some, like, there are still areas that are wet, but overall it dried pretty quickly. So I'm gonna flip this and then paint the other side, let that dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my actual picture, quote, and all that. But yeah, so super excited. It's so fun. Like, I don't know, I'm real creative and stuff, and so I just thought this was such a great idea, and I'm so excited about giving out all of the, you know, supplies and things like that. So I've already created all these containers, and then I need a couple more tubes of paint for each of these. So what I did was, there's 15 rocks in each of these, and then there's 10, no, is there? No, 10? There's 15 rocks in 3 of these containers, and then 10 in this one, I believe. And then there's 15 in these. So collectively, I have close to 100 rocks that I'm gonna be giving out. But I am gonna create more bins. And hopefully, well, what I'm hoping happens is that people finish, they bring back their supplies, and then I just fill the containers back up with rocks. And then we get, you know, more rocks out. But I have to get more paint. What I did was add at least 5 things of paint, because I did want people to have like chance to, you know, actually add color to their rock. Pretty much finished. So I just put all of the containers in the back of my vehicle, and I'm super excited to hand them out this week. So yeah, I'm just so excited. And Did I already mention I'm excited? Oh my god. Like, I worked so hard on this, so I hope that the project itself turns out to be very successful. Yeah, and I get participation. Literally. I have created them in a way that no one has to spend any money. So everything you need is in here. All right, I have acrylic paint, I have markers, I have the rocks, I have paintbrushes, everything. I've tried to think of everything. Hopefully I did. Stay tuned to hear about the end results and how many people participated. Right now, this is 100 rocks. So this is the finished products of the seasoning cabinet. So first and foremost, I want to thank everyone who even takes the time to watch my videos or like my videos, whatever piece of support you show. I appreciate it, and I just want to let that be known. Recently, I had a birthday. I feel like the older you get, you really come into who you are. And when I say come into who you are, you realize different things about yourself. Or maybe these things were always there, you just didn't notice them until you got older or you went through certain changes in your life. I definitely believe certain situations shape who we are. It's not to take away from anyone else because people be going through stuff, but like, I have really went through some devastating changes. And one thing about me is that I always find a way to persevere. The way that I'm set up personally, like who I am as a person, I am very understanding in all scenarios. The life that I lead, I'm just so grateful for it. And I think a lot of times people just take things for granted. And I get it, like life happens. I've always desired genuine relationships, but now that I'm like older and more, I guess, experienced on actual like dynamics of relationships be so one-sided that you're just like, I don't even want to be your friend anymore. I don't even want to talk to you because you don't want to talk about anything but you. You don't want to talk about anything but your life. And it's like, I have a life, you know, no matter how picture perfect or whatever you may think about my life, that's not necessarily accurate. The world has just become so like stuck on this false perception of, I feel like, reality. People don't even realize that the life that they're living is the life that they're like creating. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I'm not making sense, but you're like, oh wait, maybe you really don't get who I am. Maybe you really don't get that I don't move like that. Maybe you don't get that I wouldn't do that. And I know just because I'm such a genuine person, like I couldn't even do people half of the way that they do me. Trying to put like all my feelings to words is kind of difficult, but I'm blessed. I am a year older. I am a year wiser. I feel like I have another 365 to reach goals. I have another 365 to make my family happy. I have another 365 to keep being the genuine person I am. I have another 365 to pursue other, you know, goals, and I have another 365 to basically just be who I am and, you know, share who I am with people that actually matter to me and people who care enough to actually see me for who I am. Yeah, so I celebrated my birthday, which was super chill, laid back, but it was a really good birthday. Being able to expand into different like avenues and just seeing where you are, like another 365, and you're just get it to kind of reflect on where you've been and what you've done this past year and what that year meant to you, what that age meant to you. My 20s have taught me so much about life. I can't even begin to, you know, explain to you all just what it's taught me, but mainly I have just been focusing on me, right? And like, not mean that in a selfish way, because people need to understand that you do need to focus on yourself. Don't ever put all your focus on someone else, because then you'll lose yourself. Take it for someone who knows. It's not a bad thing caring about people, because I love very hard and I care very deeply about people around me, but take care of yourself. Like, always take care of your, you know, well-being and things like that. I just came from work and I'm just like, I'm gonna sit down and talk. And even if I'm talking to on camera, maybe something that I say, someone else is feeling, right? I felt a really good feeling today. And you know, there's some people who don't really understand like how much something means to you until a person won't ever get it. If they don't see it while it's in the process, they won't ever get it. The Kindness Rocks project, it's not just about, you know, doing something that's, you know, for my base. It's not. It's actually just doing something for people. And it doesn't matter if they're base population or what. It's just like, I want to give back to people. I want to help people. A lot of people, I know it's like, you bought all that stuff or you spent your money? Like, yeah. But I know like some people are like, I would never. I could never. Why are we so stuck on how much something costs? Peace of mind costs $0, 0 cents. Like, I don't understand that, like that mentality. I understand people have financial restraints and things like that, but it's like, I spent, I don't know the exact amount, but I'm gonna just throw a number out there. I spent $70 on this project, but I made 10 people happy. That is worth so much more than that $70. People don't be getting that though, y'all. People don't be getting my vibe, and it's so annoying. I'm like, trying to explain it to y'all, but y'all not listening. Y'all will know like the end result and kind of the process and what it was like. But yeah, I'm just so like blessed, and sometimes I just be want to like share it with people, right? Like, whatever I'm blessed with, I just be trying to share it, you know? It's just nice to make people better. And people don't understand you can make someone better just by making their day. You know, it ain't always gotta be like, oh, here's money. Or, oh, here's a gift. Like, you know, let your presence be your gift. I'm gonna go ahead and do me a little workout, edit this video so y'all can see it. Y'all can see all my little stuff, my little project. So I will talk to you guys in my next video.